And we're live again. What is up, everyone? James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 back with yet another stream to do. I really should have kept the last one up. Not only shouldn't I don't think I should call it Yariel's anniversary stream. I feel like it was a Totally Spies character birthday on that day as well, and it was Britney. Her full name is Britney Akiwara, a Japanese American in the series. So I'm going to do this birthday stream for her, even though it's a belated one. 2 days before Alex's mom, Carmen. And there you go. Link is up and rules are up. Mm. And two are watching this live. Maybe I see and keep coming. And there's Isaiah.
Made it.
You heard me correctly. A few days ago, Britney turned 39. Do you want to see? And what? Want to see her birth date? Isaiah, 1986. We also got Casual Britney. And Britney's appearance in the spin-off series The Amazing Spies was in The Spy Sitter.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't.
My sister was talking to me.
Again, we got Britney with Mandy.
No, Mandy, no. Fuck Mandy. Wait, what does Britney mainly wear?
Choose any.
No, in terms of noble clothes.
That's what she's designed with. on this tab here. Here's her profile. Model sheet for season 7.
No. Wait, what it meant is this to your mom? You were so horrible, really horrible.
Or she called her mom a loser. Here's what Britney's appearance in The Amazing Spies was like.
Jerry, this is Britney. I think I might be onto something.
And yes, this stream falls under fair use. We also see Brit in right there. And there's a sample reference sheet. Here, one A is business outfit, is a business girl. B is casual attire, C is swimsuit, and D is whoop coach.
Okay, I'm done watching it, and it's still trash.
Here's Britney's sample reference sheet.
Come on, Mandy. I need to get there to see those new clothes before they're sold out.
Couldn't you just live up to the 21st century already?
Wait,
And here's
the
game.
21st century?
21st, actually.
We're already in the 21st century. Why can't we go back to the 20th century? Like, can we go back to the 90s? Oh, wait, I forgot. That's when YouTube did not exist yet until like 2005.
So here's Brit's reference. A is business lady. B is casual attire. C is swimsuit. And D is whoop coach. There has an office lady.
What the hell? Office lady?
Yep. Kung Fu Brit. Not Kung Fu Mandy. And Shirley.
Isaiah, did you look at what I texted you?
Yeah, and
About what RWS Thomas MLP fan 123 had said to movie game lover 98. Well,
wait.
he literally called. I mean, RWS Thomas called RWS Thomas MLP fan 123 had called movie and game lover 98. Dare even say it, retarded, and caused him to cry. That's exactly what happened.
Just why would he do that? It's out of character for him. And some fan art of Brit. Wet Britney.
What happened to Britney?
She's wet.
Hey, Dax.
Yeah.
What do you think of Duo as a mermaid?
It's great.
Do you think Duo look a lot like Ariel?
Kinda. We also got Britney and Musa. And I got it from a username. I got this from user Jet Manas. Here are the 3 former Whoop spies, Isaiah. There's Pam, Alice, and Crimson. Yes, I'm aware. Suppose it was right here. It doesn't say what day Britney was born, but this user made up a date, so I'm gonna go with that. And Siam's Britney. It's her in super armor.
Oh, cool.
Her new look.
Wait, Dex, remember what I said you the other day?
Yeah.
Can we see that again?
What did you say to me?
Can we see that thing again about Manny, Dunn, and Caitlin?
Is her and Brit on Nick?
Wait, remember that picture I said that Dunn and Caitlin were done with Mandy?
Yep. Actually, it was shown that Dominique was done with Mandy.
Wait, Dominic or
Right.
Caitlin?
God.
What's going on here? Wait, who is that in the middle?
Dominique.
Wait, what's Caitlin doing?
He's tensioning.
What's going on here? One day at the school,
Actually,
Dominic and
Isaiah.
Caitlin had enough of Mandy's behavior.
Actually, Isaiah, it's not meant to be narration.
What do you mean not narration?
I don't view this as a narration.
Why?
Just so look at Mouser.
What episode was this?
Ski trip.
Why don't see it as a narration, Dax? Come on. Like, isn't that supposed to be well with cartoons? We have a narration.
Oh, it's cross Britney.
Why is Britney angry?
Wrong answers only.
Another one left.
This Britney summer casual.
Why was Mandy yelling in that last episode?
And this outside around out to my bed ass. Nah.
I bet Mandy like, no, I don't want a job. Jesus, stop it. I don't want you.
Here's Britney figure skating.
Wait, does Phoebe look a lot like with Mandy?
Yep.
Why does she look a lot like with Mandy?
How she was designed, dude.
Do we think Mandy has a father?
I don't know. We never she has explained it.
Yes, don't give my reward a mother of the year.
And get this out. Here's Britney in a bikini. What Phoebe actually looks like. She would be Stella's rival, as her daughter has a rivalry with Clover.
Mhm. Wait,
Britney
I see my parody
check.
deck above you for Rainbow Dash.
Nope.
No.
So
Dax was feeling grumpy. There's a Jonathan there across. Why you're complaining
I'm gonna
all
try
the
to
time?
do this. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do the check. Speaking of which, where are the others?
I don't know. There's a Jonathan there across. Why you're complaining all the time?
Because I'm a fast streamlined engine, and I shall complain whenever I want. I feel like it. I shall complain whenever I want. You just have some ideas above your station like me. There's this AI art of Britney.
Hey, Dak, did you ever try the Shamrock Shake?
Nope.
Oh, why?
It's unknown. Here's Brit with the spies' moms.
What happened to them?
Like, there's an injury.
Wait, who was injured? The spies or the moms?
They're spies.
Wait, what do you think the moms are saying?
I don't. And there's Diego.
Hey guys, what's up? It's good to see you all here.
Wait a
Finally.
minute.
Diego, did you hear what RWS Thomas MLP fan 123?
What did he do?
He called Movie and Game Lover 98 retarded and made him cry.
Oh, come on. No offense, I actually like that guy. I like movie and game number, but he's still I don't, no offense to him. I'm not mad at you, that guy. I'm not mad at him. He just says if I'm gonna have to join some of his live streams again, I would have to like make sure that I have no echoing and no and no. Remember when Jake Martin made that community post about me because he wasn't let in and was mad at me for it?
Wait,
Mhm.
who's Jake Martin? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was when
When
I-
what, Jake? Spit it out.
that was around when my drama was going on and I was trying to help.
Yeah, Gabe was actually pissed because Jake Martin made a post about me because like, he wasn't let in, and because I was in, he's just saying I took up all of his time.
There's Trainboy 90.
Hey, I'm Diego.
Like, also, here's my thing for the 80th anniversary, my 80th anniversary poster I made.
Wait, can
Wow.
I see?
Look, put me in solo mode so you can see it better.
Trainboy 90 said he's gonna upload a short tomorrow, so stay tuned.
So I did
Come
look.
on.
Put me in solo mode so you can see it better because I don't think anybody else can. Okay, so here we have the group. There. Okay, that is actually my family right there because my family understands my love for Thomas. There's the
Wait,
one
that,
doing
that,
donations
that's
for
the
me.
whole entire family?
Some of them.
Don't you have any siblings?
Yeah, that's my family. That's okay. That's me. That's my mom. That's my grandma and grandpa. These are my uncle, aunts, and cousin. That's my little brother who's a little shit. There's my another aunt and my other cousin. There's my my mom, that's my dad, and that's his mom. And okay, so that's my family right there. And here we have 101 Dalmatians family, the Lady and the Tramp family. Oh yeah, my family. There's my family, 101 Dalmatians family, the Lady and the Tramp family, Bambi and his friends, All Dogs Go to Heaven, even though that's not the family, the Singing Strays, and we have the Hops family, and we have the Balto family, and the Oliver and Company family, and I also hold on. I was gonna put the MLB characters in, but underneath my family, these are I also put some other people. Look who I put.
What about Audrey, Barack, and Damon? All for them rest in peace.
And look, Alec Baldwin. Look,
Carlin.
and
Yep.
Oh,
Michael
look, Michael
Brandon.
Brandon. Speaking of which, his birthday's coming on. He's gonna turn 80 years old.
okay, guys, and here's the main poster of the 80th anniversary for Thomas and Friends. Okay, and underneath, look who I put,
Wilbert,
Wilbert,
and look who else.
Ginty and Pug,
Lady,
Lady.
the nowadays
Star-
engines.
There's Toby, Duck, the Caledonian twins, Oliver, and Timothy.
Timothy, what's he doing here?
Well, and I'm since I'm friends with King Fence 701 in his universe, Timothy is alive. For the 80th anniversary, I'm also
Wait a minute, Diego. You forgot to include some few others. You should include Rosie, Molly, and Stanley.
Okay, so yeah, also I showed y'all this is my, I don't know if I showed y'all yet, this is my adaptation poster for The Adventures of Thomas. There's Patch and Angel with Thomas. It's okay, so my version of the film is going to focus on Patch right here. Okay, and here are the other characters. Here are the Steam Team in their Railway Series basis, since the movie was going to be Railway, and have them. But
I like
have
it.
you noticed
That's good.
the faces are not the metal faces? They're the normal gray faces, and here are the other side characters. Look who's supposed to appear. Also, we're supposed to
The
appear.
Hat family.
Wait a
And
minute,
look-
Dowager Hat. Why you put Dowager Hat here? She was not mentioned in the movie.
Well, I would want her to have a little cameo.
And wait a minute,
Oh,
Poppin'
what if-
Billy. Even though Poppin' Bill was built before Neo, but the problem is he's broad gauge, not standard gauge.
What if, guys? What if it was Trevithick who replaced Puffing Billy?
Yeah, and there's Squeak. There's Lady Tramp, Patch. Oh, and there's Pongo and Perdita. And look who's that?
That must be Dustin's sister, Bertha.
Yeah, Bertha. And look, the main villain of the whole movie. Who is that?
I don't think that's what Smoke should look like.
Wait, who does Smoke? Does Smoke look like right here? Does Smoke look like Timothy, or does he look like Samson?
No,
Samson.
Diego. It looks like a more darker version of the Nightmare Train from the 2011 engine that could.
Oh,
A
does
more
he look
darker
like the
version.
Nightmare Train or Samson?
Yeah, that one, the Nightmare Train, aka Sylvia.
He does. But who does he look more like? Timothy or
Cerberus.
Samson?
Samson.
But that's not gonna happen, is it? I keep
That would
it
be
here
good.
with me. As long as there's no tunnel, I'm the only train that can deliver dreams. My kind of dreams. Scary, creepy dreams.
You're the Nightmare Train?
That's right. And besides, that is not gonna happen. Now there'll be a dream that'll be delivered.
Yeah, that would have been perfect for Smoke. That voice would have been perfect for Smoke. But okay, so also here's the Thomas, Patch, and Angel.
Wait, Diego, what do you pin on Dudley?
Dudley.
Diego, what's your opinion on Dudley the Vagrant engine?
Oh, I think he's good. Okay, so this is what's supposed to happen in my film. This is just like in the what just would happen. Why would the original film if it came out? Patch would end up walking out of his house, out of his home, the home in 101 Dalmatians where he lives with his family, he would walk to the station in London where he would howl at the moon like outside of the station on next to the rail tracks outside out of the station. And that's where after when he would be crying sadly, he would then hear somebody say hello, and then Patch would go into the station and he would look at the end of the station where he then sees Edward. Edward would have like either a sign or a branch stuck in his wheels, and that Patch got out, and then Patch goes to Sodor, and he and that's when they go, instead of going through caves, they go through the magic buffers instead. And here's this is another one. This is basically my favorite that I just created. This is supposed to be in the film where where Henry is taking the flying kipper and Patches in his cab for the journey, making sure he doesn't wreck like the one where he was in his old shape and had a terrible wreck.
Wait a minute, another thing. What year does this movie take place?
In my version, it would take place basically early 2025.
Would it make more sense would take place like down like the mid-50s or something? Because
Well,
with the event of Thomas, it would take place in World
why
War
20
II.
why 2025 is well because this is dedication to Britt Allcroft, and Patch is sad in the movie because Britt Allcroft died, so that's why it's taking place in 2025. Okay, and here's the scene where it's going to be the most emotional scene where Gordon is in the steamworks because he was badly destroyed when he blew up when he ran into the tankers, fuel, oil, and nuclear, and they exploded, damaging Gordon. And he's been slowly been rebuilt, but he hasn't woken up. And a lot of people are wondering if he would ever wake up or not. And this is gonna this and here that which is what leads us to the happy scene in the movie after the final climax when like Thomas was running out of steam. Gordon, when Patch, I believe Patch would fall out of, I don't know if if Patch would be lost in the tunnel, and that's when where after he fell out of Thomas's cab, and Gordon returns coming out of the tunnel, and um I would like, what line should he say? Should he say when he blows his whistle and comes out of the tunnel passing smoke? Do you think he should have said "not today," or do you think he should have said "express coming through"?
Express coming through.
Like that would be amazing. Like, I know in this picture Gordon still has his metallic face, but it sometime I may switch it to the original what gray face, but I do like that mechanical face.
Another thing,
Oh, and here, and
I
look,
want
I actually made this for fun. Thomas and his animal friends, and
to. Do you think honest show you, Diego, what the Kiefer Adams version would look like?
look, hold on, like, um,
Not bad. Wait, Dex, what'd you paint on One Piece?
It's okay, but in a Brit snit. This Mally, you
No, I don't
volleyball
want to
with
be changed.
Brit.
I don't want to take that shoes off. Mandy, that
Guys?
is enough.
This
Junior's
Mally, you.
Thomas Problem 5, the trailer, just teaser trailer, days ago. Look,
Let's watch it.
He's back. And he wants revenge on our village. We're not gonna let that happen. Not like last time. Hey, look what I can do. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
Wait, you said Jingle Thomas Problem 5?
Okay, look.
He's back. If he wants revenge on our village, we're not gonna let that happen. Not like last time. Hey, look what I can do. Yeah.
What's going on?
Thanks to the whole engines car reboot, we're now more powerful than we used to be. I'm gonna need his help. And we're not gonna let that dirty diesel take our steam power. Here goes nothing. Yeah.
What the
I'm Tomming it. I'm Tomming it.
dude?
Oh. Steam power.
Did you guys see that?
We did.
Look.
Yeah. I'm Tomming it. I'm Tomming it. Oh. Steam power released.
Steam boy, guys. Thomas, he's right behind us, isn't he?
Who?
Who are you? I'm Diesel 10.
Junior's Thomas Problem 5. Steamies versus Diesels. Oh, come on, man!
See, I told you that is not gonna happen. Ha ha.
No, you
Dude,
volleyball.
Did you look, guys? Like the meme. I'm Tomming it.
Right, here's Molly.
I wish Stevie was here.
Look, here's Britney
Oh,
surfing.
Well,
Oh, that's nice.
I think I have the.
Trapped in a cycle of opioid use,
Withdrawal.
withdrawal, racing.
Wait,
Does this-
Diego. Look what I sent you in a private chat.
What? Oh, my favorite's gonna have to be America. But look what Thomas says. Look.
Who are you? I'm Diesel 10.
Wait,
What was that from?
Wait, Diesel
Minecraft
10?
movie.
That's the same Diesel 10 that Alex had from Australia. He has that Diesel 10.
Yeah, that's the Trackmaster Diesel 10. If he actually does do Junior Thomas Problem 5, not
Look at that. Isaiah, we also got all washed up car wash.
Why
okay,
are they
that
in
does
the-
look a little bit.
What was that, Isaiah?
Wait, what does Stella sound like in season 2?
She's voiced by Kath Susie.
But what does she sound like?
I'm gonna show this to Diego.
A very long day because you are
This-
now grounded.
Alright, so Diego, here's what Keith Adams' adaptation is like.
I can't
nice.
believe it. I'm moving from here, there, everywhere, and I can't believe I'm moving trucks. What kind of crazy backwoods railway is this any?
First, couldn't see anyone.
Hey, which way you going?
Called an old mine cart, said Thomas. I didn't see you there. Is everything all right?
No, it's not all right.
The pump trolley grumbled.
The engine that usually shunts in this yard has not been seen for 2 days, and no one knows where he is.
Hello everyone, I'm LaserJet. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back
Fucking
to
Billy.
Principle 5. And today
Look, guys,
we're at
LaserJet.
the works. Now I'm not going to waste any
Yay,
time. Let's
Oliver.
get straight into it because I think you guys can.
Wait, that's LaserJet's name, Oliver?
Thomas the Tank
Yeah,
Engine.
Oliver Smith Myatt.
So first things first,
Look.
is we want to spawn down flying.
I saw the video, Diego.
Oh, there she is. She looks so good.
Okay, that actually does give me an idea for what to do in Train Sim World 5. Okay, Train Sim World 5. Okay, let me go. Oh, okay.
Next one is
Replied the pump trolley.
He's one of the oldest engines here. But like I said, no one's seen him around.
You know who
I-
this character is?
I'm known to be I'm known to be
You know, he depicted Squeak as this.
Nice.
the way.
Oh.
They call me Squeak,
said the pump trolley.
It's because of my handle. And if you can find Puffing Billy, then best of luck. Sure you're back. Just be sure you're back here before it gets overcrowded with trucks.
Here's what Bertha is depicted as.
Howard Rotor. Who are you?
They call me Bertha, darling.
Replied the snowplow.
And by the looks of things, you're a Northwestern engine. You're a long way from home, ain't you?
Her
When a
first
voice
line
called out to him.
is this.
Well, I never thought I'd live to see the day.
But I'm looking for him. Puffing Billy,
Oh, I know about him, darling.
said Bertha.
That's
He passed
actually
through
not
here
that
2
bad.
days- He passed through here 2 days ago. He was with Smoke.
I believe it makes sense for Bertha to have an American accent due to her design. What would you say, guys?
Definitely, yes.
Steam engine,
It is-
Oh, Smoke ain't no steam engine, honey.
said Bertha.
Between you and me, he's the nastiest diesel you'll ever meet. He's not hard to find. He's got a huge scar across one of his eyes, covered by an eye patch. Years ago, a goods train ran into him and almost dented him. And ever since, he's had a hatred for steam engines. He owns an industrial yard not too far down the line.
Thomas,
Just keep following that track, darling, and you'll be all right.
said Bertha.
But do be careful. Some engines that go up there don't ever come out.
Called Bertha.
Do be careful, honey.
Listen whose whistle he pitched down. Diego.
As
It is-
called Bertha.
Careful, honey. Yeah.
Well, I
I'm gonna
was
try to pitch
He
down
passed through
Bertha's
here
whistle.
2 days ago.
days ago. He was with Smoke, ran into him, and almost dented him.
Don't believe it. I'm moving from here, there, everywhere, and I can't. And set off.
Take a listen.
Called
Listen to his whistle. Is Bertha has it a lower pitch here.
That is a weed. Wendy's.
That's Scarloi's whistle. Here's what Smoke would have looked like, Diego.
God. Others were on the lookout.
Also,
for
guys, I'm playing Train Sim
intruders.
World.
Oh, Smoke.
Oh yeah. So I also noticed that on Oliver's channel, Diego, that there is a Train Sim World Content Creators Club where you can get Thomas, Diesel, and Annie Clairbo with a standard coupling. That's what you were showing. Because hopefully the troublesome trucks, the vans, and LMS brake vans should get the same thing. Let's see right here. Here's proof right here.
A modded Thomas the Tank Engine coupling, which will allow you to couple up to stuff. Now, I think this should work.
Thomas, you should go to Thomas Standard Edition, and then this is where the coupling
Oh,
comes on here. And then he's pulling
this is
the
actually.
Flying Scotsman.
Oh, it's working! It's working, people! It's working! Oh my god. Thomas the Tank Engine is pulling the Flying Scotsman.
And now he's going to pull some Mark IIIs.
Heavier. Oh, it's very slow to start with, but no, he's picking up momentum. There you go. So Thomas can now pull Mark III coaches. Fancy that. Don't know how well the brakes are going to be, though, because I think these coaches are just going to push us. Oh, no, there we go. Although I think the coach brakes might still be on. But anyway, let's get rid of this. And let's spawn a Flying Scotsman.
And here's a
Guys,
puppy
look!
really
Look!
looks like.
Look!
What?
Ooh.
Well,
That looks
Diego, will you
rough.
get Train Sim World 5 on PC?
Xbox.
You did
All
not
right.
get
Let's, okay, guys. Okay.
Do they have a
Well,
Reading
okay.
T1 in the game?
Here we go. It was a
They
beautiful
don't.
day on the West Somerset Railway. Thomas was getting ready to pull a passenger train, a freight train. He was excited.
Actually, Diego, we just spawned Thomas and 6 troublesome trucks.
But the troublesome trucks giggled.
Actually,
Oh, be quiet, you trucks, puffed Thomas as he biffed the cars.
Actually,
Ow!
Diego,
Not that hard. Ow! That hurt.
Diego, for this, I'd have Thomas with 6 trucks.
I know, but
You're doing 10 troublesome trucks.
oh, come on, man.
Here's what Puffing Billy would have looked like.
Near the shed, but not on the rails, was the oldest.
Like this,
He had a golden monocle around his eye.
with a golden monocle
Outside.
on his eye.
Excuse me, Thomas puffed again. The engine woke. What? What's going on here? Who disturbs me slumber? Yeah, that's right. Puffing Billy, the oldest engine in all of England. At least that's what I think anyway. Who are you? You to do the shunting in Barrow. But I heard that you'd gone missing and... A rescue operation, is it? Said Puffing Billy, rather impressed. Well, Thomas, you've certainly risked a lot to come and find me. When he saw Thomas darting out of the yards with Puffing Billy in tow, he charged for them.
Come back here.
He bellowed.
That heap of scrap belongs to me.
Actually, it belongs to Barrow, but good luck with that. Steady on, lad. Faster. Whoa, steady on, lad. Called Puffing Billy. Oh, I'm not as young as I once was.
Be back.
I'm giving chase.
Give me back my engine, you little blue runt.
Puffing Billy said Thomas. Oh, I've got it, Puffing Billy said. There's a junction not too far ahead. I'm sure we can avoid him. How? Said Thomas. Leave it to me, said Puffing Billy. Points! Notice. When he realized it changed for him,
Dax.
it's too late.
Yeah.
Can I use this for you all see?
I don't know. Trying to,
Oh yeah, Daniel Arkansas Engine. He's the one who made those Tom squares, right?
Yeah.
So credit goes to him.
I'll have to use an LNR A4 sprite
Along
base.
with Princess Muffins as well.
I have to copy image and paste right here.
Wait, what?
This one here. Anybody's back to this?
Changed for him.
Oh, that's gonna be too hard for me.
Smoke was diverted into an unused siding. At the end of it, a brick wall stood in his path.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
He groaned. And of course it did. Smoke hit the wall with a loud crash. The impact was so powerful, smoke broke right through it. His buffer beam was dented, one of his cab windows was cracked, and his engine sputtered. Thomas was Puffing Billy. You look much better, puffed Thomas. It wouldn't have been possible without you.
Like, here's what Puffing Billy would have looked like as a character. Took it as here's what Puffing Billy would have looked like.
Frames.
Also, check this out, Diego. Rainbow Sun with a face.
Is that
nice.
I want Renaissance to be female. It's more a female name to me.
But Kiefer Adams, he picked him as a male. Listen to which whistle he has.
That's all we need. There came a loud booming whistle. It was so loud it shook Gordon to the frames. He groaned. "Move aside, coming through," bellowed a jolly voice as a large locomotive came clattering past with two beautiful saloon cars. "There, Big Blue? He's one of the jolliest engines you'll ever meet," said Thomas. "I'm sorry about my presence there, Big Blue," Rainbow's son called as he let off steam. "I seem to have that effect on engines round these parts. By the way, Thomas, what's the best coal hopper to use?" "There's one near our shed," said Thomas. "Help yourself." "Thank you kindly. See you all later." Rainbow's son puffed grandly away.
Yeah, I too want Rainbow Sun to be a female character. James even has the same whistle and 3 times the charm, but at a lower pitch. Take a listen.
Until James gave a loud blast of his free chime whistle. It echoed across the farmland.
And so here's the proof. And now here's the same one pitched up.
Until James gave a loud blast of his free chime whistle. It echoed across the farmland. And blew with all his might. Oh! Groaned Gordon.
If I pitch it up at 1,
His pistons and blew with all his might. Never and Murdoch and blew with all his might.
We got Ferdinand.
Neville and Murdoch were surprised.
And pitched down at 1, guys.
Pumped his pistons and
blew with all his might. And blew with all his might. Oh! Groaned until James gave a loud blast of his free.
What was that, Isaiah?
No, that whistle that I'm hearing.
That's Lorenzo. Anyway, so Brit's first appearance was in Alex Quits. One of the most memorable screenshots was this. Here's some A4 sprites. Should we look at them, Isaiah?
Oh, wait. While looking at A4 sprite, what for?
Just so you can make my OC.
It's gonna be a difficult job.
Right?
Oh my god, I did attempt to use that and it failed badly. I still haven't that kind of. That'll be too hard.
This one, no. No. This. Look at this silver snow.
Nice.
There's UK Polar Express. How about that, Isaiah?
I mean, isn't that A4 I can use? But they're bad.
You could use that as the British Polar Express.
Wait, send me that thing.
I'll send a link to you.
Like, what am I gonna use like that thing to make like yours? Like, how is that gonna work?
Should be an evolution of my base.
But it has a cow catcher. When I make yours, like the one I'll be making, it would not be the cow catcher. Wait,
I'm gonna try
wait, doesn't your
Dominion.
sea have lining?
It does. So is Dominion of Canada.
It does have
Wait, where is the lining on your sea?
On the stripes.
What stripes?
They're on the boiler bands. The Fugitives even has Rainbow Sun's whistle in one scene. Right here.
Wait, Mandy, what's she doing there?
She's tied up, pitched down.
Please, make sure she gets ran over.
Look at this. R.W.S. Thomas.
Yay.
That's my own take on it.
Come on, Nanny, get ran over.
Let's try Dominion of Canada for that.
Jack, there's only wonder sometimes.
My Rose series in Clarabelle.
What was it?
It's
What if, as human, what if we do not have body hair? What could happen?
It could be feeling just like animation.
No, would be like a good thing or a bad thing if we do not have body hair.
I don't know. Beats me.
I don't know.
Dominion of Canada. And she looks good with that bell on her head. Dominique kind of sounds too old here.
Oh, Mandy practically invented the rhinestone.
Wait, what season was this?
Season 1.
Wait,
And
that's
this-
when Mel was getting run over by the train. She was wearing pants.
Yep.
Oh.
And Caitlin's voice.
Totally.
Oh my god, not these two. The Toy Spike with them arrogant butts.
oh.
Okay.
Hmm. So. I guess
When Toad felt something leap out
This.
from the diesel's roof. Help, help, help! He shouted, get it off me, get it off me, what is it, what is it, what is it? The diesel tried to understand what was going on in excitement. It was a small green frog. Where did that come from? Exclaimed the driver. Probably from the train we just passed, said the second man. But that's impossible. Frogs don't travel by train.
where did that come from?
It just so happened that the diesel was ready to explain the story. Duck couldn't help but laugh.
Wait, Dax, what about your tender?
Driver.
That lightning?
It has no.
What do you mean no? Always pet the
Hasn't-
Yo or JOC with lightning.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Oh. Why is it in green? They're green. I don't know. Not so much.
Sodor's early beginnings.
Gordon. The fact director. A little later, Gordon was resting in his siding when Marklin puffed up. Do you actually do any work? You, he cried. Gordon. Team. He cried. Gordon jumped. Muttered. Next to arrive. Luckily for him, Marklin was too far away to have heard. Asked, resting in his side, was quality. You and Gordon could. He cried. Let out a great cloud of steam. He cried. Gordon.
Oh, Train Boy 90 already did a TNF character out of Dominion of Canada. Well, but get this, Diego. The A4 sound pack. We even get Britney. We even get Britney as a cheerleading coach. Check it out, guys. Cheerleading coach Britney.
Oh.
That the whistle sound used in stock movie and TV and film is actually a 5 chime. That the one here is recorded from CN 3254 on Dominion of Canada. Just right here. The whistle steamroll comes from a little bit in front of the whistle right here. Look closely. Where's CB?
What?
Hey,
Diego, CB's here.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
CB, what's up?
and he left. No choice. Oh, he's tired. Oh.
He's tired. So Diego, in Caledonia Works' A4 whistles, you get as pack, you get 4 as 7 different sounding whistles.
What? What is it? I'm tired.
Isaiah, CB here.
Yeah, not for long. Do you know how? Do you even know what time is it?
Yep.
Dude, I'm fucking tired. I was about to get off, but
I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. Not that much, only a little.
besides, I got school in the morning, so.
All right.
So
yeah.
So in this A4 pack, Diego, you get 7 different sounding whistles. First up is the default sound. Whistle number 1. Whistle number 2 sounds like this. Whistle number 3 sounds like this. Whistle number 4 sounds like this. Whistle number 5 sounds like this. Whistle number 6 sounds like this. And whistle 7 sounds like this. I'm gonna try to use whatever fan. Dude. And then to get to goofs in a better view for Gordon.
Why can't Henry do it? He likes idling in stations.
UK.
Do it. Why can't Henry do it? He likes idling in stations.
Now the Czech dub. Look at this.
Proč to nesvěříte Jindrovi? Nespokojně se ptal Gordon. Ten se rád povaluje po nádražích.
Because in that dub here,
Wait.
this.
He likes The line, "he likes idling in stations," seems to be said by Sir Topham Hatt instead of Gordon.
Oh.
And then there's
We're going to the official opening of the new station.
U.S.
Come on, Gordon. We're going to the official opening of the new station.
And Alec Baldwin didn't do his impression of Sir Topham Hatt when he said that line.
Oh.
Perfectly cut, Thomas crashes.
Closed. Toad couldn't stop, straight into a muddy pool. It was too late. As the engine crossed the ocean, he lost control. He veered into a... pipes. We must try to help him. And then...
Tidewater Point. Is there, you might want it, whose model I found in G scale with scratch built.
Look, guys.
Station were blocked by trucks. Bother. Now I'm sure to be late. Then Thomas noticed the trucks that were blocking both platforms were the fireworks train that Mr. Peters had sent him to collect. Who shunted all these trucks into the wrong places? Who would do such a thing?
Uh-oh.
Thomas soon found out. As no sooner had Thomas wondered.
Look, Isaiah.
A familiar black shape rolled into him. Diesel? What are you doing here? Asked Thomas. sent me here as part of the event. Diesel brand. It is an event to celebrate Sodom after all. Perhaps it's tiny little tank engine like you can't manage on your own. Thomas realized why so many strange things have been happening on the railway.
Gordon, you'll be taking one
It was you.
empty express to test our new station.
Behind those trucks.
You can make up time afterwards.
You took the gifts. You've been the one.
Why
causing
can't
all
Henry
this
do it?
trouble.
He likes idling stations.
Diesel just looked at Thomas
You
and
will
laughed.
do as you're told.
I wonder what Mr. Peters will think of you now, he jeered. Especially when he sees what a mess you've made of the fireworks train. Mr. Peters thinks I'm very useful, thank you, retorted Thomas. And once I've finished sorting out your mess, I'm going to find him and Sir Topham Hatt and tell them about all the trouble you've been causing. But Diesel just laughed.
There's the happy Diesel face.
They'll have to find me first. And he raced away as quickly as he could.
And I keep having problems with this mission.
Need to shove these trucks back into the right order. Annie, Clarabelle, I'll have to leave you here whilst I sort out this mess. Do hurry, Thomas. We don't want to keep the passengers stranded here for long. I'll be as quick as I can.
So far, so the game so far, guys. What do y'all think of this add-on?
It's great.
Yeah.
But we need more characters.
Like those that run on different types of each one running on a different type of fuel source.
I would say give us Percy and James. Like, I wouldn't give a shit. Percy and James, I'm okay with them.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily be a.
What if they gave us?
I mean,
look. Also, Diego, look whose bases I found in G-scale, scratch built.
Nice.
Oh,
Lexi. Yep. We need her in Train Sim World 5.
maybe her voice actress would reprise the role.
Actually, what if it was Nicole Oliver voicing Lexi?
Oh! Makes sense.
Giving her the proper American accent. You want also, Diego, you want to see? Also, Diego, you should have seen. Look at this. Look, who I put. Who I think should be added. Look.
Yeah, I know.
They need to give them their correct whistles and horns. And look at this. The sound effects are actually taken from the
This is
show,
from the show,
right here.
including Thomas's chuffs.
I know.
Thomas chuffed slowly toward the bridge.
And he heard a whistle. It's Thomas, called his driver.
His whistle? Diesel's horn? An engine revving? Coupling?
The trucks. We want Thomas or
Coupling?
Uncoupling?
That's the uncoupling sound effect. Was really a coupling.
They surged into Sir Handel and pushed him off the rails.
We also get this here.
Both Thomas and Diesel have a few alternate facial expressions, though these only change during events in the story missions.
There's Lily.
What's goody, my gang?
Or Thomas. Both Thomas and Diesel have a few alternate facial expressions, though these only change during events in the story missions, or Thomas squinting his eyes when he whistles.
Look at this. Look at this here.
Whoa. Okay. What was that?
Look at it.
I managed to get Thomas to just tip over into 114 kilometers an hour, or about 70 miles per hour. He may have been able to go faster, though by that point the speed was increasing so slowly it didn't feel worth me finding out. Diesel's top speed is a much humbler 50 kilometers per hour, or 31 miles an hour. Though that's kind of understandable. He's a diesel shunter. They don't need to go fast. That's their design.
I play Animal Crossing.
Let's go with this.
That last one, so I'm not sure if Thomas just blamed Diesel for some careless other engine. Speaking of other engines, neither the Class 47 or the Class 09 from the base DLC appear in the mission stories, and even the freight wagons have all been replaced with ones from Sodor. I can kind of understand it, as there'd be no way to explain why those engines don't have faces, though it would have been nice to perhaps have one of them going by with another train or working in the background at one of the stations.
Trouble LNER 12-ton van. It says LMS 20-ton brake van. Mark actually does a good Cornish accent for Mr. Peters. Right here.
Morning, Thomas. I hope you and your coaches are feeling well rested and ready for work. We certainly thought he would. That's all right, Thomas, said Mr. Peters kindly. Just make sure you try and make up for the lost time. Peters smiled. That's a good engine, he said. Our passengers are our top priority here on the West Somerset Railway, and we must do everything we can to ensure that they all have a wonderful time. That's what I like to hear, continued Mr. Peters. It looks like you're almost ready to go. But I'll be sure to come and find you later and see how you're getting on.
How about that? Mark Morkhand actually does a good farmer accent. Or
Yeah, he
Cornish
does.
accent for the character. That's like the British equivalent of a Southern accent.
No, all I gotta do is just wait for the signal to change.
What if you actually did Thomas or Diesel on the main line?
Oh, that would be cool.
Here was like Thomas with 6 troublesome trucks and get Diesel coupled to Annie and Clarabelle. How would that be?
Alright, guys, put me back in solo mode. Put me back in solo mode, guys. Isaiah, to the Thomas narrator!
Isaiah, are you still there?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Wait, slow down, Thomas, slow down.
No! Oh!
Look.
God damn it!
Rid of my.
Also, guys, look what my friend, Lexi sends.
Okay.
He sent me this photo. It's not inappropriate, but just look.
Look at Gabe.
But look, if you
A problem to solve.
and that. I think that's supposed to be Jack and Sally, since she's a big fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Can you get rid of my pickups? I need some. I need some assistance with my. Okay, but do you have some? But do you have?
The station were blocked
In my horse, Gordon, little help, please. There's a gallon of water in my truck. Ooh, thank you.
Okay, whenever I do this, guys, look at the graphics. Thomas, look at how shitty that is.
Noticed them.
When it changes to Ultra.
Yeah.
Go. Yellow, scaring me, please.
Also, Diego, get this.
Oh, whoa, ow. Yay, I got a bouncy ball.
Diego, look.
Yeah? Oh, no. Let's get off me. Oh. Bouncy ball.
Rob, how'd this?
I'm banishing you to the shadow realm.
No!
You see, that's way better. That's
also,
better.
guys, I know this is supposed to be innocent, but I don't know if this is because look at this. Look at this. Look.
Look, Isaiah, are you
Gabe,
there?
look. Gabe, look. Because I know that's supposed to be a blanket. And she's not wearing any clothes. Does this look a little suspicious?
I don't know. Diego, you might want to take a listen to
Important
this.
announcement to make.
Oh, look what my dad saw, guys. Look.
Union Pacific.
And what cars are those?
They're the grain hoppers.
Yeah.
Take a listen to Sir Tom Hatt's important announcement here.
That'll be all, thank you.
Oh.
That'll be all, thank you.
Also, guys, I'll be right back.
Diego's gonna be back.
Yeah? Remember that for Sir Topham had 11 years? Yes, I do. Yeah. Hey, welcome. 2 of the finest engines on Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt is a big fat man. He was born to be so fat. You know, he can't even walk from eating burgers at Burger King. Got it. Oh, phew. That was run. Oh. Sorry I didn't see you there, Gordon. I didn't see you there either. Run. Oh. Fine. I should arrive on something's blocking my. It's probably beautiful than us right now. It's probably because of that jet engine he's carrying. Not well, it won't be. You guys are here. I'm sorry for taking your jet engine here.
Don't worry. What's more important right now is stopping you. But unfortunately, we'll have to make you crash.
Snap. You can't. What? Say. It's probably.
Well, it won't be safe to couple up to the back of the jet engine. The trouble with it.
Oh, perfect. What the heck is going?
Order another one. I guess I'll have to order another one.
Well, Percy, I hope you've learned Spencer, or better yet. Aww. Percy, it's getting late. Why don't you go back to Timothy's sheds? All right, sir.
Oh, gosh.
Hello YouTubers, this is Ramafool, and to keep this channel fair, I'm out of the States and into Canada. It was a really nice trip and there was a lot to do over there. I did ride up to the top of the CN Tower the day after arrival and managed to get a few cool shots of the city from there, although it was also exhausting as it was pretty crowded and I had to wait in line for almost an hour just to take the elevator. For all you train fanatics, I also went to the Roundhouse Park and Railway Museum, which is right across from the tower. I was originally planning on visiting right after that, but ended up postponing it having already been tired. This definitely ranked higher in my list of favorite activities for this vacation. So the park itself is based at a rail miniature train ride, something I would have considered except you'd be sitting with different families and I wasn't entirely comfortable with that. There is a brewery at the Roundhouse and also a big arcade with both in and outdoor dining. By the way, if you eat outside, expect to see some pigeons wandering around for left reflections. These are also located here. Apologies for the glass reflections. These models were in display cases. Oh hey, is that Vinny? Oh, nope, different shape. Anyway, in addition to that, I also got to drive a train. Well, sorta. This is actually a train simulator in the museum where you can experience what it's like to drive one. Another thing I enjoyed doing here. I did pick up some souvenirs, including a poster, some greeting cards, and a few models. This wooden one here is supposed to be a car from the Rocket subway train. I never actually rode on that when I was there, but minis, as single-use people went to Niagara Falls. Yes, it's always nice to save the best for last. I went back to the US side for this, because the American tours here have a lot more to offer. For example, Maid of the Mist takes you right up to both the American and Canadian falls. Now, I normally wouldn't take my phone out for something like this, especially when it involves getting wet. However, the new models are supposed to be water resistant, and this is one of those few opportunities where you get to see the falls up close. So I actually had the guts.
Clip in. There we go. Now let's try it.
Most of them look really great. You get a little book with it, and the illustrations, they all look so handsome. Well, you know, most of them, but this is just a really nice inclusion. Like, you had Toby with Duncan there, like, what the hell? I'm done yapping, let's get on to the main attraction, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I think, yeah, Ramafu is great.
Man, what to do? We're gonna split this off into sections before I explode. Here is Thomas himself. And good golly, God, it's wow. This Thomas is based right on the illustration from the book cover of Thomas the Tank Engine, and this is a stellar representation of him. Oh my God. I'm gonna sound like a broken record throughout this whole thing. This is amazing. This is just simply amazing. The fact this exists is crazy. First up, we're going to talk about that face, which, again, based right on the illustration from Thomas the Tank Engine. And what a stellar representation. One little detail I adore is how the pupils aren't the same shape, just copy-pasted. They're painted in the exact same way they are on the book cover. And that's just an insane detail. He does have an outline going around his eyes, cheek, mouth, and chin, and a little bit under the nose. And I just think that looks really, really good. I love when toys have like 2D illustrated features on them. You know, it just makes them so much more expressive, so much more stylized, you know, so much more appealing to look at. He does have some little highlights on his forehead. Getting on to the side details, these are some very beautifully illustrated stickers. Yeah, these are stickers, but it's pretty cool that they're stickers though, because they're textured almost like as if they're a painting, and I think that justifies it. They have a very nice, rough feeling to them, and I did that thing I do where I don't think I've talked about this before, but I do this thing where I check the texture of something by putting it against my cheek.
At least,
and I did it with this, and it was
the Railway Series plural.
God, it looks stellar. He has his cab windows and his safety valve. Really cool detail, by the way. They didn't just make it the standard whistle.
Just like in the books, and
the texture look, which I do really,
which is a nice throwback to the Tommy model.
Well, in the entire show, you know, everybody knows the shot of the windmill of Thomas
in a reference
has a completely new face. It's very slightly edited on the Clarabelle face, which we did see in one of the stories, Thomas and the Guard, I believe it was. But just the fact we're getting a Clarence Dolby style Annie face, that's crazy. That's really, really crazy because we never saw her face in the books. Oh, I love it so much. Comparing the new Annie and Clarabelle to some old Tommy ones, you can really see the difference in color. Like, the new ones look more of like a...
Weekly? I don't know. I remember I started seeing people. Oh yeah. Ooh. Epic review. Oh fudge. Structure just as, but this is really neat. Oh snap! Look at these. I haven't had a new inbox Thomas item in forever. Hello, people probably already posted about part of Thomas and
and here it goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here, I can't open this fast enough. There it is. Wow, that is just pristine, pristine. That is as clean as. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. I could, well, I'll just, clearly I'm going to take down the camera and take better pictures of it. It doesn't have the picture of it on the bottom. And it should be the original box. And yeah, check this little guy out. Neat,
So Isaiah.
neat, neat.
Hey,
All
Leo.
right, first we got this.
Isaiah, are you still there?
A piece of advertising that comes in the box. And we have the original. And I wouldn't consider it, it's a copy of a keyhand. The keyhands are shrink wrap. These are stickers. And Annie. Hey, buddy. Okay, I'll get you out of there. Hold on. And here's Thomas. Wow. That gleans. There's our face, man. Wow. That is very, very dark. I've never seen such a dark Thomas. That's beyond Gordon dark. Wow. Okay. There's that face. On this lake. Neat. Whoa, we're going downhill. That was unplanned. Whoa, okay, buddy, you can check it out. Whoa, I was not planning on that. Hopefully, all right, well, that's a dead end.
Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to conclude this stream. Just gonna conclude this stream for the day. What would you guys think about it? And what was your favorite part? Even though I don't know who Junior Denham is, was it the Train Sim World 5 parts, the Playrail Railway Series Thomas, the part where Train Boy 90 came in, or any fan art of Britney? Since even though she turned 39 3 days ago, even though I didn't really do much to represent the Arthur episode or didn't do anything at all, it's just one of the best Arthur episodes out there from and there. So all credit goes to them. Well, so join me. The part where you came in, yeah. Oh yes, Trainboy 90, that too. Join me again next time where I'm going to be live for the second Totally Spies character birthday, which is Alex's mom, Carmen Vasquez, turning 71. This has been James and Sailor Jupiter fan 2001 with Isaiah, who is unfortunately not going to respond, saying, see you all day after tomorrow, and happy 39th to Britney Setsumi Akiwara. Peace out.